I was just turning the lights off to leave my classroom, and I just found the way the light played the chairs. I just thought that was fantastic. So I thought I would shoot an intro. Welcome to the vlog.
So what will this episode be about? Well, I'm gonna react to a couple of tweets again. I thought that was kind of fun the other day when I did that. And other than that, that's really all I got planned. So I'm gonna get some lunch and eventually get around to sharing some tweets. So time to react to some of those tweets I was talking about. Taking some tweets from Friday Motivation hashtag, but I'm gonna run into, got a little shopping to do, so I'm gonna take care of that, and then I'm gonna work out these reactions. So that's the plan. Alright, I'm gonna start my Twitter response here in the parking lot. I'll just turn the engine off, make it sound a little bit better. So, Friday motivation. So, I got this. And, yeah, it has coffee in it. And so the tweet that I'm responding to says this. Here it is. I might love you, but I'll still stab you in the neck if you mess with me before my morning coffee. That's a little extreme. That's to me. I know this is kind of like a cultural thing that, you know, we got to have our coffee. You know, it's all over the place. It's in the novelty stores. It's in the checkout line. It's in Twitter. Over and over. Look, it's coffee. It's not like a Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde potion that transforms you from a monster into a physician or something. It's not that. It's coffee. It's hot water ran through beans, ground up beans, but still. If this is a true tweet, if you're going to stab someone in the neck because you haven't had a cup of coffee, you definitely need an intervention. You definitely need someone to come into your life and say, let's get things in perspective. I know it's a gag, it's an exaggeration. It's like when I say I'm a bad parent because my son has crazy ideas and crazy questions, which he does to be funny, and I say that to be funny. I understand. It's shtick. The coffee shtick, but I mean, we've gone a little too far, I think. I'm gonna find another place. So that's what's gonna happen now. Seriously, if you're a danger to self and others because you haven't had a cup of hot water run through ground up beans, something is seriously wrong with you, and you seriously need to go see a doctor. What do you mean, Judge? Guilty? How can I be considered guilty of my actions? I hadn't had my coffee. I'm not responsible for anything I do until I have my coffee. If coffee has the power over your life to transform you from a sociopath into a decent human being, then you need to go see a counselor. Alright. So I got some shaving cream. I was at the store and I had to hold it, you know, I held it like while I was standing in line. Apparently there was something on the bottom of the can, so now I have a round circle circling the fat bulge from, yeah, I got a big pimple. I feel like there ought to be like a certain point of being old and ugly that you stop getting pimples. Like, if your hair is like 90% gray, you should be exempt from the pimple thing. I got a big pimple. I understand all that coffee stuff is shtick. I really do. I get it. It's shtick. It's funny. I'm so dependent on coffee. I'm a monster without it. I think it's a little too far. I'll stab you in the neck. All right, the next tweet that I want to respond to is a quote.
So the tweeter quoted this guy. Hard work beats talent when talent does not work hard. Hard work beats talent sometimes. That's my response to this quote. I've seen this quote before. It's a good quote, and but it's only sometimes true. It's not true all the time, because there is a possibility that talent is so far different that the more talented person can just kind of like halfway, I don't have to try hard. They can just kind of be there. They can show up. Now I know this isn't the case. Coaches like don't say that. But usually in athletic events, it's like there's this much talent and there's this much talent, and effort can make the difference. But if it's like you got the worst NBA team in NBA and some 7th grade basketball team, the talent level on that NBA team is going to be so great that those guys can just kind of like probably put their Sunday shoes on and wear ankle weights. I mean, you can't bring their talent down enough for those 7. If the NBA guys just show up and have like a smidgen of effort. Hard work means that you take your talent and you apply some effort, and then you really dig in. Now, I agree that hard work will make up a lot of difference, and I also agree if you don't work hard, you're not going to succeed. You will not make up that difference. But there is a point. There is a point where talent is so much better that you're not gonna make that difference. Probably singing is another thing that no matter how hard I tried, I would never, win the voice. I would never win the voice because my talent is here, and I don't know, this is my talent, and I use all my effort and I get it up to here, but then the real good singers are up here without even trying. I don't know. That's just my thoughts. Hard work will beat talent when talent doesn't work hard. Sometimes hard work will beat talent. Now, I promise you this, the opposite is true. If you don't work hard, you won't beat talent. If you don't work hard, someone with just a smidgen of talent is going to do better than you. And if you have someone with some talent who works hard, now you've got a real gap to try to overcome. So it's like you have your innate abilities times the amount of work that you put into it ends up with some skill level. So if you can work hard to increase your skill level based on your innate talent. My friend Cameron, who oftentimes comments on my tweets, this will probably remind him of some things we've talked about in the past, where you start with some innate ability and you work really hard to train that innate ability, and that gives you this awesome skill level. So onward. The next quote deals with effort as well and putting some time in. So let's get moving. All right. So this next clip, I'm gonna try to go over to the other park. 2 parks in one day could be crazy. I'm trying to go over to the other park and see if I can get some basketball players in the background. It'll make sense. I got my notes. Yeah, I got them. To the Tahoe. There somewhere. I see, Casey Neistat and Peter McKinnon, Matty Apoya, they all walk around talking to their camera. That couldn't be that weird. Of course, no one's here to see it. The last tweet I want to respond to reads this. Never stop investing in yourself. Remember that you can always better your best. Your consistent investment in yourself, or lack thereof, can be your biggest advantage or the biggest threat to your success. I sort of halfway agree. The part that I disagree with is you can always better your best. first of all, semantically, that's your best is your best. You can better your past best, but secondly, you can't always better your past best. There are things I used to be able to do better than I can do them now. I guess this tweet is for someone who is young and is still on their developmental cycle, moving upward, getting better at things. Unfortunately, you do get to a point where you hit your limit, and then you start declining physically. So, but the part that I really like is the last sentence. Your consistent investment in yourself or lack thereof. So either you're investing in yourself or you're not. And the investment in yourself is what oftentimes is the difference between being successful and failing. If you invest in yourself, what is investing in yourself? Well, that's education, that's health and wellness, that's social stimulation for a lot of people. Some people shy away from social stimulation, but art, places, seeing new things. In the cognitive behavioral therapy model, your experiences affect your thoughts, and your thoughts affect your mood. So if you have rich, life-giving experiences, that's going to affect your thoughts. If you don't have those experiences, your thoughts will stagnate because you're not experiencing anything new. You're not seeing the world from a different point of view. Investing in yourself, take that extra class, get that certification. Investing in yourself is a way of enhancing the possibilities of your future. Investing in yourself is a way of making you better and more able to operate within the context of your now, not your past. If you don't invest in yourself, if you don't get that extra credential, if you don't get that extra certification, then you're staying the same and the world is changing around you. So I like this tweet a lot, and I wanted to go out on it. Find something that you would like to get better at. Take a class. I got contacted from someone who took a photography class from me earlier and asked if I were doing any more photography classes because they wanted to invest in themselves and get better. So I'm still kind of working that out. I don't have a location for that class or for a class such as that. Invest in yourself. That might mean learning how to use a new piece of equipment. If you're going to tile your kitchen floor, you may have to learn how to operate a tile cutter. That's an investment in yourself that's going to lead to success. Not investing in yourself is a sure way to be stagnant and watch the world change around you while you stay the same. My friend I mentioned earlier, Cameron, who has said many times that in his technology position within, does a lot with data and things like that, if he's not investing in what's coming next, what he learned last time is going to become obsolete. So he's constantly reinvesting in himself as he learns new skills and as he moves ahead to embrace the changes that are coming in the future. So that's it. So this was my second attempt at reacting to tweets, and it's kind of fun. I kind of like it. I might do this once every couple of weeks or so because it seems like a good format to get some really good thoughts out there and have a little bit of fun as well because, seriously, that stuff about the coffee, you might need an intervention. If you're going to stab someone in the neck, anyway, I'll let that go. I kind of went too far with that earlier, so I will stop now while I'm ahead. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did enjoy this video, please click the like button. Share this channel and subscribe to it. Just tell someone else about it. I guess the heart of this channel is what my second son said, is me taking concepts of life or concepts of the way the world works and trying to break them down and make them simple. So that's kind of the heart of the channel, and then along with that, kind of on the side, is the photography and the video stuff. I still enjoy doing that, and we'll continue to do that. It seems to be one of the things that's very popular. So life lessons, motivation, inspiration, and then photography, video stuff, how-tos, as well as the science and chemistry stuff. Please share the channel, subscribe, hit the like button, leave me a comment. I'd love to hear your thoughts, hear your questions, hear your suggestions. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next episode. I'm at the park and it's raining. I heard car door opening. I thought maybe it was the cops. Yeah. Epilogue. I always pick the picnic table that rocks. Whatever. Yeah, I know all that coffee stuff is just shtick. I know. Don't be hating. I gotta find a different table. I can't even breathe.